Hi, if you are watching this, you care about your business effectiveness. And this story is not only about money, it's also about the environment protection. So, let's start and try to understand how it works. Many printing companies need to mix inks to get the particular colors. The companies use basic inks, which they buy from the ink suppliers, and the recipes how to mix the basic ingredients to get the new colors. The more successful is the business, the more orders you have, the more new colors you need to mix. And order by order, the number of the mixed inks is growing. As a rule, you only have 10, 20 basic inks, but hundreds mixed inks. For what, you may ask? The bad thing is, you never know whether you will use the mixed inks again or not. It may happen that big part of your mixed inks will stay at your stock until the end of their shelf life, and then you will just have to throw them away. One day we asked ourselves, why don't we use the mixed inks to prepare another mixed inks? And we saw that it was possible. For example, if we need to get this ink number 2, we can take those basic ingredients in this particular proportion and get this ink. But if we look at this recipe, we can see that ink number 1 has the same basic ingredients in its proportion, in its recipe. So why don't we try to use this ink to get the ink number 2? And it was possible. What we need to do? We just need to calculate how much of those particular ingredients should we add to this ink to get the ink number 2. That's all. And it works. This is exactly what the software does. And actually, it does even more. Look at this. This, excuse me, this ink number 3 actually has the same ingredients as ink number 2. Why don't we use the ink number 3 instead of ink number 1 to get the ink number 2? Of course, we can use both ink number 1 and ink number 3. And this is the second benefit of the program. The program let us to choose between different inks which we have already got at our stock to prepare a new color. And we can choose between the inks. But what criteria do we use? Actually, any of your criteria you may choose. For example, if this particular ink you know you will use quite often, and this particular ink you will probably never use anymore, you will definitely choose the ink number 3 to prepare the ink number 2. Another criteria may be the weight. For example, you may need to get the ink number 2, you may need 90% of ink number 3 and only 10% of basic colors. And to get the ink number 2 from the ink number 1, you may need 50% of ink number 1 and 50% of the basic colors. So you see that the savings of the basic colors will be much higher if we choose the ink number 3. And actually you may invent any other business criteria and use them to choose the particular ink to prepare a new ink. What the software does, the software shows you all the possible variants how to mix a particular ink from the inks which you have already had at your stock, at your warehouse. And the more mixed inks you have already got at your stock, the more choices you will have how to get a new particular color. So this is the idea. I do hope it was useful. I wish your business be effective. I wish you all the best and thank you. Goodbye.